Let's have a closer look at Article 12 of the UN Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities, the UNCRPD. The UNCRPD is a binding United Nations human rights treaty for persons with disabilities, signed and ratified by almost all EU member states and the EU itself. Article 12 of the UNCRPD wants to ensure that every person with disabilities, including people with psychosocial disabilities, may enjoy equal recognition before the law, which requires legal capacity. Legal capacity is an inherent right that everyone has. It's different to mental capacity, which is an individual's capacity to make decisions, which can vary from person to person. Amy and Victor are great people who happen to have psychosocial disabilities. They both have rights and obligations, thanks to their legal capacity. But if someone deprives them of their legal capacity, what does this mean? It implies that someone else will make decisions for them, usually an appointed guardian. No more freedom of choice. No more autonomy. Without their legal capacity, Amy and Victor will unfortunately never be able to get married. They might not be allowed to take care of their children, nor buy a house. They cannot sign a contract or have a job. They cannot open a bank account, make any financial decision. They cannot vote or have access to justice, which means bringing their problems before a court. In times of crisis, they may even be at risk of being forced to go to a psychiatric unit or institution, or even be treated with medication against their will. Article 12 of the UNCRPD calls for a new system of supported decision-making, which involves appropriate support and safeguards. You must be asking, now that we know, what do we do? Influence and advocate in your own country. Promote support schemes to help people make their own decisions. Train the relevant professionals involved in such matters. Promote best practices of supported decision-making, such as open dialogue, the personal ombudsman system, advanced planning. Everyone has the inherent right to make their own choices, including Amy and Victor. Find out more about Article 12 and best practices at www.mhe-sme.org.